Practice, practice, practice. The most important thing you could ever do. Practice makes perfect. They say it so much. It's not just because they're trying to lecture you. It's because it's true. How you do? What's up? For those of you who don't know, my name's Nicola. I speak Korean, that's why I'm doing this video. Yeah, let's get into it. Ways to better your Korean. I've been learning Korean since the year of 2012. And sometimes you just get stuck. Like, I feel like I understand a certain level, but I don't know how to improve that. So this is mainly catered towards beginner speakers or intermediate speakers. I did not plan this video. I do not have it written out on my clipboard like I did with the other ones, but I hope I don't ramble too much. Number one, you have to practice. If you do not practice what you have learned, then honestly, it's just going to go down the drain. How are you going to get better if you don't practice it? You just do it one time, you're going to forget. So practicing helps to retain the memory of what you've learned and just really improve your language skill of speaking, understanding Korean. Practice with friends. Practice with your friend's family. Practice with pen pals. Practice in public at Korean establishments. There's a lot of Korean grocery stores. You have Korean communities. Where I live, we have Korean festival. With these events like Korean festivals, that's another opportunity to practice your Korean. I mean, is there really anything else but practice? Number two is to basically get lyrics from songs and actually, circle and search the words that you don't understand and don't know and to write them down. This is a way to build vocabulary, at least in the sense of gathering vocabulary that you do not know. The way that you are going to be able to get that vocabulary to stick is by practicing it. Because if you don't practice the vocabulary that you learn, it's just going to be papers and papers and papers full of vocabulary that you're not using. And every time you see that same word, you always have to research it because you never remembered what the meaning is. Basically, that's being me, because that's what I've done. In the beginning, I would say use song lyrics because music is like, it hits the heart, you just choose your favorite songs that you like out there, search up the words, like, oh, now I can understand the song better. And then you can sing your heart out every time when it comes on and actually understand what they're saying. Listening. So many of you probably already do this, but we're going to, tweak it a little. Watch K-dramas and Korean shows. And also, I guess, Korean vlogs in general. The reason why I say this, and although many of you probably already do this, I think you're still using those English subtitles at the bottom. What that does is that your eyes always focus on the subtitles and you are basically tuning out what is being said in Korean, except for like the few times that you hear something that you understand. So you want to really be able to start taking out those subtitles or putting the subtitles in Korean at least, and make sure you actually listen to what they're saying and not just read at the bottom. Okay, I lost track already. I don't know what number this is. But anyway, number I don't know is practice writing. I think that's highly important because you want to start putting into practice the vocabulary that you learn and also the grammar that you learn. So practice writing, and not only practice writing, but also see if you can get it corrected by someone who speaks Korean fluently. The reason why I say to do this, it might be nerve-wracking to actually do that, to send it off to someone and get critique on it, but you have to get critique and constructive criticism or constructive help in order to help better your Korean language level. Make sure that they explain well how the reasons why they changed or corrected what you wrote. This is important so that you could see what mistakes that you had and how it can be better said in a more fluent way. And this can also be something that's basically a text message, right? It doesn't have to be something that's actually always written out. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. I think that was about 4 ways of how to better your Korean. I'm not sure because I lost count. But I hope this is really helpful, especially for those who are just getting started or really trying to get to that intermediate level. I hope that you liked it. Hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please like, share, or comment. And if you haven't already, please visit my other 2 videos, which would be my experience of how I learned Korean, and also 5 materials or resources that can help you with your, language process in Korean. This has been the How to Learn Korean series. Not sure if I'm going to add more videos to this series yet, but so far that's all I have right now. So thank you and 안녕.